Linus Tech Tips coverage of Computex 2013 is powered by Western Digital. Our trusted gaming gear partner is Corsair Vengeance, and our trusted retail partner is ncix.com.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Enermax booth with Elaine. We're going to check out some of their air coolers, and she has something very cool to show us called TCC.
So the air cooler, it's actually called T40. The TCC is the thermal conductive coating that we have. Basically, these two are the limited edition. It comes in all black on the heatsink and then all white. And the coating, it means it actually helps to dissipate the heat. It doesn't affect the performance of the CPU cooler.
Yeah, because I notice a lot of times coolers will come bare, no paint on them. And that's for a good reason, because if you paint them, it can reduce the ability for the cooler to dissipate heat from your CPU. So to be able to paint them, they had to come up with technology TCC and use it on their cooler, so that's very cool. We're going to shuffle down here a little bit and move on to their liquid cooler. Now the first thing I noticed is that this is not an Asetek design, this is not a Coolit design, this is different. So what's awesome about this?
So basically this one, it is aluminum heatsink, as you can see it. I don't know if you can see it clearly. And also the whole design is a little bit different even on the sides, which is on, you can see it over here. So the side looks like this. So we have a special cut on the aluminum, and obviously everybody knows aluminum helps dissipate the heat as well. And then also our patent on the liquid cooler, it will be the SCT. It means shunt channel technology. It helps out for the water, I guess, to break the water even more. That way it helps to dissipate the heat even better, so have a good performance on that.
Yeah, so as a lot of you guys know, with liquid coolers, they're trying to squeeze the water and shoot it through there really, really fast, so you don't get buildup and don't get air bubbles within the water. So their shunt channel technology is squeezing it through and breaking up the water so that it'll flow and not sit there and create air bubbles. That's very cool. We're going to move on. All right, guys, we're still here checking out the Enermax booth, and I just walked past this and saw the Coenus Giant. It is a very large case. You can fit tons of hardware in it. What I think the best part is that they have an IDE hard drive in here, which is fantastic. That's kind of awesome. But you can fit a huge computer in here. You can fit 2 AIO liquid coolers. This thing's crazy. What do you have to say about it?
So basically, not just 2 of them, it's actually 2 240s. As you can see on top right here, we have the 240 on top and then the 240 on the bottom, so it can fit like a bigger motherboard that has 2 CPU slots.
Yeah, so you can fit a huge motherboard with 2 CPU slots. You can throw tons of graphics cards in here and tons of large graphics cards in here. You could throw 4 Titans in here, no problem. If it's a workstation PC, you're probably not going to throw 4 Titans in it. You might throw a K20 or a Tesla or something like that. But this thing's nuts. Dual CPU sockets, all the RAM you could want, all the graphics cards you could want, all the cooling you could want. They have cool LEDs going through here. Are these your guys's? I don't...
The power supply?
Yeah, well, I guess power supply. Their power supply is theirs. This is their Platinum series. What wattage is this power supply?
This one is either 1200 or 1350.
That's huge and possibly needed for this type of a system, because you can load this thing with hard drives. As you can see over here, they have toolless hard drive bays. We can get one out here. There we go. Toolless hard drive bays, really, really easy to get out, really, really easy to put back in. If I can put it back in, there we go. That was my bad, not their bad. This thing's crazy.
Sorry. And then you can fit like a 180, up to 180 fan in the front right here. So it's really, really big and helps out to dissipate the heat.
Cool everything else. Get those hard drives cool, get everything else cool in there. So give it a huge fan in the front, 4 5.25 inch bays. Check out this top bay right here. Get in here, B-roll. We got all the USB 2 you could want. We got 4 USB 2 there, 2 USB 3, power, reset. I believe this is fan control, or is that light control?
I think this is light control.
Light control, okay. So you can brighten your fans, you can dim your fans, you can turn it off, you can see your levels right there. Then the top, there's a huge grill up top here for your cooler. I believe you can fit up to 140 millimeter coolers up here?
Up to 240.
Up to, yeah, 2 140 millimeters, right? 2 140 millimeter fans?
No, these are the
those are 120s, right?
Yeah.
But then it's got...
I think it's got big enough room.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like, okay, it's one singular bigger fan, not 2 140s. So you can fit a massive fan up there. If you come around to the back here, I know I'm just throwing B-roll all over the place. But But if you come around to the back here, you've got 4 water cooling grommets, so you can go to an external radiator, which is great. I've never done it, but it's pretty cool. And just the thing's huge. It's absolutely massive. Is there anything else you have to say about it?
It's awesome. That's it.
All right, it's awesome. And now we are headed over there to see a case that I'm really excited about. I don't know about her, but this is definitely my style.
Yeah.
So if we can walk over here, bam, there we go. This case is amazing. You might want to check it out, B-roll. It's called Ostrog.
It fits you.
It fits me perfectly.
Yes.
I just feel so masculine beside this case. It's incredible.
Yes. So this case, last year we came out with the normal Ostrog, so it's a black, and the match you can change. There's like different colors. So this year we decided we would do something for the girls. So we came out with the really cute light pink.
Not for me.
It's for you. Well, for you too,
Oh, okay.
definitely. It says Luke on here. And so the mesh here is white, and also the inside right here. We painted white too, so all these coating is actually pretty, like little bit more expensive than the black one, obviously, because of the painting and the job and the work that they need to do. But our Ostrog's been selling really, really well. So hopefully, this is a limited edition or special edition. Can bring all the attention to the girls, and if you want to buy it for your daughter, or sisters, or girlfriend.
In all seriousness, this might not be the case for me, but as some of you may know, the keyboard that I just bought for my mom has a white shell and pink keys with white backlighting. So I might get this for my mom because it would suit that keyboard so well, and having your whole PC setup all synchronized is a very cool setup. So I'm actually happy to see a limited edition case that has some interesting colors on it, because what you usually see come to market is a limited edition case that has red accents. It's like, okay, well, is that really limited edition, or are you going to make 10,000 of them because it's red accents so you can sell it as much as you want? So it's interesting to see a bold move like this, and thanks for showing us your cases. We're going to move on to another product line now, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we just saw those awesome cases. Now we're going to cover some awesome power supplies. With Haswell, as many of you know, you don't need actually that much power draw as you did before, because Haswell's very low power, very power efficient. So fanless power supply is becoming much, much more realistic. And Enermax has a 650 watt fanless power supply. There's also some other really cool stuff about it, so I'm going to pass off.
So pretty much, this is our fanless power supply. Comes with 550
watts or 650 watts?
And 650 watts. So basically, that's right now, I think, the highest wattage on the market. And it is platinum level, which is more efficient, energy efficient. So this is all fully modular, as you can see. And right here, the design is very elegant, and we have diamond cut aluminum. So all of this is made of aluminum, which also helps to dissipate the heat as well.
Aluminum is great at dissipating heat, as she said. The diamond cut part looks really, really sharp. I'm actually just going to pick this up really quick here for 1 second. As she said, fully modular, which is absolutely great. It's just, you can see all the ridges that they cut into it, which looks absolutely fantastic. None of those super cheesy looking stickers like we've seen on some power supplies. Just very, very clean, very, very good looking power supply. And as I was saying earlier, you don't need that much power for newer systems. You can fit a 780 and a Haswell, like a 4770K, a 780, have an awesome machine. Just maybe don't go overload on the hard drives and SSDs and stuff, just a couple. If you keep it fairly low cut, you can easily get away with 650 watt fanless power supply with a very sharp looking, quiet system. That's fantastic. Let's slide on down the line here. So now you're getting a little bit more aggressive. You need that wattage. You've got that same system we were talking about before, 4770K, 780, whole bunch of hard drives, whole bunch of SSDs. You're going nuts, you're overclocking. You need something heavier. So they have the Triathlon Gold. So is there anything special you want to say about this?
Basically, last year we came up with the regular Triathlon, and this year this one is actually 80 plus gold. Also right here, they're working on to make it flat cable like that instead of this.
So they've got the rounded sleeved cable here, and they're working on releasing one like over here where it's flat cable, not the sleeving, but more of a rubbery outside, not actually rubber, but rubbery outside. So they're working on that, getting that over here. This is semi-modular, so you have the cables that you need already attached. So that's actually not that bad because you're going to use all these anyways. You've got 8-pin power and 24-pin power, and then the rest of it's modular, so you might not use everything else, so they let you choose what you're going to use there.
Yep. So basically, the feature of this, as we all know, Enermax is always at a higher price point, and this one, it's got a more aggressive pricing on these power supplies. And it's also very compact, as usual.
Any of you guys that are worried about the low power states of Haswell as well, both of these power supplies, correct? Both of these power supplies are fully Haswell supported, so no worries there. You've got all the power you could need. They're very clean cut, very nice power supplies. Thanks for running us through this. We're going to jump over to fans, so I'll see you on the other side. If you're into fanless power supplies, make sure you comment on the video, like the video, all that kind of stuff, and subscribe to see all of our Computex content. All right, guys, this is possibly the last video from the Enermax booth, but we couldn't leave without checking out their fans. And there's this nice little button here that I'm going to have you explain.
So with the button, when you see a button, you want to press it. Ah! Anyway, so it's our LED 180 millimeter fan. This one, it also has the mount hole for 200 millimeter fan, so you know it's either or. If you want, you have the mount hole for them. This could fit, and also not only it turns on, you can switch them to different modes. As you can see, this one or this. So pretty much that's it. But this fan, I mean, it's like, if you get a fan, everything's in it. You can have different modes or no lights at all. And then also, all our new fans, it comes with the technology called APS. It means adjustable peak speed. Right. So all these fans are PWM. So the peak speed of them you can change to 1200. 900 or 600. So if you want like a more powerful fan right here, I think that's already the top. So 1200 is like, can you see my hair? And then if you turn it a little lower, somebody likes it to be, a little quiet. See, like it's really slow right now. So at 600 RPM at peak speed, it's a really quiet fan. It doesn't really make any sound. Also, it comes with the 12 centimeter 120s as well. It comes in different colors. And all our Enermax fans, you can pop the blades out. That's one of our pet and everybody knows.
It's interesting to see very featureful fans. A lot of fans that you buy, it's just like, okay, yeah, you plug it into your system, it'll hopefully work, and then that's pretty much all you do with your fan. So it's interesting to see fans that you can actually do a lot with and personalize to your system and how fast you want it to go, what you want it to look like, everything. So we've got one more fan to cover down here, which is a different direction for Enermax, so I'll lead you off.
So this is a brand new fan that we have. Normally, we always have all crazy LED lights. This one is the 120 millimeter high pressure airflow fan. As you can see, let me stop this real quick. The blades are a little different than our normal ones. It's got more blades as well. If you can stop. It's more blades, and then it has, it creates more air pressure. If you turn it, and right here, the cut right here, it's also different because, it generates more pressure on the fan. And not only that, this is really, really quiet. Normally high pressure fans are like a little louder, but I don't know if I can hear it.
It is pretty loud in here, so it's hard to discern audio, but I did put my ear up next to it when it wasn't quite as loud, and I couldn't really hear anything other than the whir of air, which is usually more of a calming noise and not annoying. The things you're usually listening for is ticks and annoying high-pitched sounds. I didn't hear any of that, but like I did say, it is loud in here, so I'm not sure. But it's an interesting new direction. It's definitely quiet because I can hear other things. I've done other fans here while we've been here. So that's great. New fan style. Static pressure fans are great for radiators. So yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for giving us a tour of your whole booth. That was great. We've had a good time at the Enermax booth. If you like stuff that you've seen here, like the video, comment on the video what your favorite thing was. Comment on the video if you're going to buy one of those white and pink cases, because those are awesome. Thank you for running us through, and subscribe to see all of our Computex content.